Well, if you think Biden won, think again. Let's hear what Janet Porter, president of Faith to Action and author of the Heartbeat Bill. You are correct.
While the election officials, the media, and the internet monopoly insist there's no voter fraud, at the same time,
Trump's own Department of Homeland Security insists there's no voter fraud. Trump's lawyers in court insist there's no voter fraud. What are you talking about, woman? You gonna hit us with some evidence?
frantically working to keep us from seeing it. When Judge Jeanine planned to expose the massive election corruption on her show, Fox News suspended her. Then Fox actually censored the White House press conference, which provided extensive evidence of election.
They didn't. They cut away, and they did not provide extensive evidence. I watched it. I think we played a good portion of it here on the show.
Fraud.
We want every legal vote to be counted, and we want every illegal vote to be...
I just think we have to be very clear. She's charging, the other side is welcoming fraud and welcoming illegal voting. Unless she has more details to back that up, I can't in good countenance continue.
Jesus says, can I get an amen? Sorry, I wanted to pull that one out.
Showing you this.
Breaking news. People are leaving Fox News in droves.
They are. They are, because they want to be fucking spoon-fed what they want to hear. They don't want news. They don't want factual information. They want their worldview to be confirmed. Their confirmation bias. It's hilarious. You should see what this dude said to me last night on YouTube. We might show that here in a little bit.
Capacity to question them, to disobey their decree.
Remember, just because CNN says, or even Fox News says that somebody's president, doesn't make them president. So I think everybody wants to know that this was done properly and legally.
What is happening? Like, Trace, we've called it.
And I think we have to look into every one of these.
They called it based on the numbers.
This may come as a surprise, but the media doesn't have the authority to call an election.
What?
Nobody said they did. They're just reporting on the numbers that they're getting from the counties and the states. Jesus. These people are so stupid.
And when there's a dispute,
silver spoons.
Process all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court.
What?
And once we submit the overwhelming evidence of systematic voter fraud, all we have to do is count to 5.
And they don't. And like, she's even saying how, like, hey, we packed the court. We packed the court in our favor. Oh, that's a really shitty Photoshop of Amy Coney Barrett there. But these people have no clue how the Supreme Court actually works. They don't understand how a case gets to the Supreme Court, and there is not a case at all that's going to go to the Supreme Court. The one in Pennsylvania, they tried to flip it up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said, nope, we're not taking this. And even if they did take one of those cases, the Supreme Court can't just wave a wand and make Trump president. These people have no fucking clue how our country works. I wish they still taught civics in schools.
5.
What?
Watch Joe Biden promise not to declare victory until the votes are certified.
President Biden, final question for you. Will you urge your support?
By the way, Arizona officially certified today. There's no way. All the states that Joe Biden needs are certified. As of today. Nothing can change it. Sorry, right-wingers. And I know all you guys are still over on Parler. Like, you're certain that Donald Trump is going to be inaugurated again, which doesn't happen, in January. There's actually a Facebook group called Donald Trump's Second Inauguration.
While the vote is counted, and will you pledge not to declare victory until the election is independently certified?
Trump is a liar.
While those who have witnessed the attempts to steal this election continue to report it, the heart of the...
Wait, I thought they closed that down. Is the voter fraud hotline still open? Let's find out. 630-1776. How long ago did this video happen? I just saw it today.
The number you dialed is not in service at this time.
Yeah, they shut that down.
Widespread systematic voting fraud is with the electronic voting machines, owned by this globalist. As I wrote about in A Heartbeat Away.
Oh, I hadn't even heard of this dude. Oh, but of course it's Soros.
To leftist billionaire George Soros. He's chairman of his board. A key executive of the company is Nancy Pelosi's former chief of staff. A major shareholder, Dianne Feinstein's husband, making Dominion voting machines heavily promoted by the Clinton Foundation. Well, at least they're all working together. Oh, it's also the same company credited with the last-minute glitch where all the votes suddenly went to Venezuelan dictator.
I was wondering when you was gonna mention Hugo Chavez.
Together. Here's a fun fact. Guess what happens when you type in Antifa.com? Yep, it takes you right to the Biden campaign.
Okay, so this is old. They took that down. Antifa.com. I'm going to assume some right-winger did that. Oh, it still goes to Joe Biden. It did redirect to Joe Biden. But like as I said, I'm almost certain a right-winger did that shit. It's not like Antifa owns web domains.
Wow, they really are all working together. These Democrat Dominion machines just happen to be the ones used in 28 key states, including Arizona, Michigan, Nevada, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. And these machines come with some customized features, glitches, that can both add huge blocks of votes to the Democrat, while the Republican gets none, and flip votes from the Republican.
Where are these facts? These are just baseless allegations.
Beginning with Kentucky, where 560 votes were flipped from Republican Matt Bevin to the Democrat.
And so here we are before the update, and now I'm going to start walking you forward. Watch the gold. Here comes the update from Clarity. Boom. There it is. Let's look at Matt Bevin. He now has 661.
I'm from Kentucky. Matt Bevin attacked teachers. Matt Bevin was extremely unpopular. That's how Matt Bevin lost. Much like Trump, people can't wrap their heads around 80 million people voting for Joe Biden. And normally, I'd be behind them. I would understand. But Trump is like the most hated president ever. Don't take my word for it. Look at his unfavorability rating. People hate the man. They came out to vote against Trump. I voted for Biden. First time I'd voted Democrat in well over a decade. Voted against Trump.
75. But look down below. He did have 662 to 35. At the exact same second that Andy Beshear has gone up 560 votes, Matt Bevin has gone down 560 votes.
Oh my God.
You just saw the Democrat Dominion machines flip votes from one candidate to another. But take a look at what they did in Michigan. In this round of updates...
Oh yeah, because we were looking at the interface of the Dominion machine and not a graphic created by a TV station. God.
Do you think we're stupid? You think we're fools?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
138,339 Biden votes were added without a single person in the state of Michigan voting for Trump. Statistically impossible. It's like flipping a coin 138,339 times in a row and getting heads every single time. The Democrats say we're the crazy ones for questioning it. Well, let's find out. Remember, I've got to get heads 138.
Oh, we're not going to watch you fucking flip a coin.
In a row. Heads. Off to a good start. Heads. Maybe the Democrats are onto something. Let's check it out. Oh, tails. I'll keep trying.
Well, this wasn't enough. In Antrim County, ballots were
So this is her proof, her flipping a coin over and over again. Wow.
counted for Democrats that were meant for Republicans. causing a 6,000 vote swing against our candidates. The county clerk came forward and said tabulating software glitched and caused a miscalculation of the votes. Since then, we have now discovered that 47 counties use this same software in the same capacity. Antrim County had to hand count all of the ballots, and these counties that use this software need to closely examine their results for similar discrepancies.
Now, I haven't even looked into the Dominion software to try to debunk any of their fucking claims because there's been so many. I can't even wrap my head around exactly what they are claiming. She looks upset. Did she get tails?
Well, now another vote swap glitch has been discovered in Wisconsin, bringing back 19,500 votes to President Trump, removing Biden's lead. Here's another vote swap glitch caught
that never happened
in Pennsylvania. 19,958 votes switched from President Trump to Joe Biden in 1 minute. Watch in real time President Trump's totals go down.
Look at her fucking MS Paint picture that she's got here as her proof.
Here's the first time we see Pennsylvania on the screen with Trump at 1,690,000.
I did Joe Biden's math to get him up. Donald Trump's leading here. He's leading here. He's leading
In a
here.
second, we'll see Pennsylvania back up on the screen at 1,670,000.
And these normally would be Trump states out here.
As election results are tallied, the totals naturally go up, unless you're using a Democrat Dominion voting machine.
If it plays out in a traditional map, that's where we're going to be. That's where we'll be as we go to the West Coast, somewhere in that ballpark. It's not an exact science.
And there it is. Nearly 20,000 votes stolen from President Trump right in front of our eyes. Here it is, side by side, with evidence of the nearly 20,000 votes removed. Then there was another voting machine glitch in Georgia. I could go on, but you get the idea. Former NSA intelligence officer Bill Binney had this to say about the so-called voting machine.
Uh-oh, Bill Binney's on the case.
Things that they're calling glitches in software that are randomly changing only certain votes, they're not glitches at all. Those are programmed into the software. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. If there's a problem in software, we call those bugs. If the bug is in the software, it does everything consistently with everything, not just selectively picking things. If only certain things are selected, picked, and changed, that's not a bug.
This old dude doesn't know how software works. Jesus.
That's designed in the software. That's intentional.
No, the Democrat Dominion machines don't have a glitch. It's a tried and true standard feature about to be exposed and eliminated. Just another way that President Trump is keeping his promise to drain the swamp. And when he's through, well, I'll let the president tell you.
And when I'm reelected, the best is yet to come.
This is the moment where we rise up and take our country back. And Trump's second term, it's going to be epic.
What? Where my country gone? These people are insane.